Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starter in this one, Slade Ciccone.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And misses inside. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Riley Greene now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right side. Fires over to first. And the Tigers retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. Strike one. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Now this is in the air down the line. Greene makes a nice running catch. Here's Jose Ramirez. There's a strike. Ramirez with another scorching run of play lately. And there's a ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together and press.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carpenter. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it. And there's one down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio. Zips it to first.
He's out.
And Gleyber Torres retired. Next to hit, Dillon Dingler. That misses the zone. 1-0. Ciccone, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Tigers here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Bo. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Batting 7th.
Now here is Daniel Schneemann. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Just off the inside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. To the right side. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ciccone back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. And one away in the top of the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Wenzel Perez in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Andy Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a ground ball. Third out, and that ends the frame. Tigers. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hauls it in for the out. At the plate, Bo Naylor. That's inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
1 out, base is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Baez snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Right through there for a strike. That misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is... That one ripped. Makes the catch for the out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that is gone. A massive home run. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So 1 out, nobody on. Gleyber Torres up to hit. On the ground, right side. Schneemann throws to first in time. And Gleyber Torres retired. Dillon Dingler up now for the Tigers. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man.
Over to Baez. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. That's towards center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Foul ball there. 1 out and a runner at second. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Oh, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one popped in the air left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. 1 for 2. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Two outs. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 24th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt those two things feed off one another. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Riley Greene. Foul ball. Greene, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now Daniel Schneemann. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers.
And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the net.
DeLauder swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one missing inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Guardians.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
16.
The new pitcher, Jacob Junis, on for the 30th time this year. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
1-1.
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 down, bases empty. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hit. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And he swings through that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
Kwan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. His 27th home run of the season. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Manzardo. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Grounds one to short. Jump throw. And he gets him. Nicely done.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Noel stands in here, takes ball one low. Clips the corner, and now it's even 1-1. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in Cleveland, and now Dillon Dingler.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 37.
Gets under it and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike
No
one.
balls. One strike.
That's a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball.
Pitch
No.
misses inside. Now 1-2.
One ball.
Really
Two
good
strikes.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side, Schneemann. And 2 away to start the 7th. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. Mize back to work. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. No outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. That's smashed towards center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And welcome
Now
back to the
pitching for the
ballpark.
Guardians.
Down the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Number 31.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Henches, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
0-2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jahmai Jones. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Adam getting loose as well. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. The other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
And
left
up for the Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Matt Vierling trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one hit to right. Noel on the move. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Throw into third.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Punched that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
No
Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And
Ball
another
2.
ball
Two
Dillon
balls,
on third
no
with
strike.
2 out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just
that's a ball.
missed.
No, he's really working him
One
away
ball,
this at
one
bat.
strike.
Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Baez around second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. So much of good hitting is finding.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Dillon Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swung on, belted. Noel sprinting towards the gap. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Now pitching
So
for the
runner at
Guardians.
second, 2 down. Spencer
Number 33.
Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Hunter.
0 for 3 in this one.
Got it.
Hit in the air, center field. DeLauder under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Mize still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Bazana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Vierling hauls it in, and there's one away. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now Kyle Manzardo. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez.
Number 36.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Joey Cantillo, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Festa, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where You're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jahmai Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one in the air, right field. Noel. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the here in Cleveland, bottom 9, and now Jhonkensy Noel right through there for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across.
Out of there.
1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
No.
Rocchio, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Schneemann stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.